So hello, welcome to Leipold Field. This is Mr. Buckler coming to you live on YouTube this beautiful afternoon. It's a Wednesday, October 23rd, and we're here at Leipold Field. It's 4:15 local time, which is the scheduled kickoff time, and we're going to be starting just a minute or two later here as the referees or the officials have just arrived for the game. So we just give them a second to get themselves prepared, but both teams are here and ready. It is the Ellenville Blue Devils taking on Rondout Valley, the Ganders, I believe. Technically local rivals for the Blue Devils. One of, if not the closest school districts to Ellenville. Just going north up 209. And today promises to be a really interesting encounter. We have the matchup of two unwinning teams. And this is the last game of the regular season for both teams. And neither team has won a competitive fixture yet, as the captains go over to talk to the officials here. So for the Blue Devils, it is not pretty reading for their record entering this game. They are 0-13 overall this year. They are 0-10 in the league. Now, technically, Blue Devils did win their previous game. It was against Liberty on Friday, October 18th. But due to Liberty having played their full amount of games that they're allotted for the season, it had to be counted as a scrimmage game, which means it does not count towards the Blue Devils' overall record. And so therefore, even though they won that game 2-0, thanks to a Lila Denman strike and a Victoria Bonnet's penalty kick, that result does not count to their official overall record, sad to say for the Blue Devils. So as I say, they are, in terms of their record for the year, they have no wins on the board. And they are coached by Matt Dahm. We'll get to their roster for you in just a moment. Rondout Valley, their opposition today, also no wins recorded, certainly not in any official games. They are 0-13 overall. They are 0-12 in the league. Looks like their closest result, let's see, their previous result, October 21st, 2 days ago against Sorbies, they lost 6-1. They played Rhinebeck October 18th. I don't have a score for that. A couple of 2-0 losses to Roosevelt, FDR, and MCHS. So a couple of 2-0 losses, but not many goals scored. One goal scored against OLL, that must be Our Lady of Lourdes, back on October the 9th, and a goal scored against Sorgady. So only 2 goals scored the entire season for the Blue Devils. 1 goal against Highland, 1 goal against Pine Plains, 3 goals against Millbrook, a 4-3 loss. That one, the closest they've come to getting something out of one of the games back on September 25th. A 6-1 loss to Tri-Valley. And then a 2-0 loss to Highland back on October the 1st. So it's going to be a really close matchup today. Neither team really would be the favorite coming in, and you'd probably have to give the edge to Ellenville, being that this is their home turf. Here at the Little League field, also known as Leipold Field. As you see right there, Coach Dom chatting to the opposite number 4 Rondout. Let's see if we can work out who that is. So that's Kaylee Boughton, the head coach for Rondout Valley, talking to Matt Dom, head coach for Ellenville Blue Devils. Your starters today for the Blue Devils. In goal, as always, the ever-dependent Sienna Thomas, senior. And then in front of her in defense, you've got Victoria Bonnets, Ariana De Mornay, and Luciana Fernandez. In front of them as stopper, Isabel de Jesus. In midfield, Lila Denman, Caroline O'Connor, Gisela Cruz, and Mariah Kinsey. And then up front for the Blue Devils, Isabel de Jesus and Shay Stewart and Megan Wright, your 2 forwards. So that's your Blue Devils starting lineup. For the Ganders of Rondout Valley, we have number 3, Ava Barba, number 2, Adrienne Bush, number 21, Kelly Casas, number 12, Katrina Dimitrovitz, number 8, Vivian Gonzalez, number 10, Elizabeth Hannigan, number 18, Lila Lemister, number 13, Wendy Stewart, number 16, Juliana Turner, number 22, Angela Litz, and number 6, Grace Kiskell. So those are your starters. Those are your coaches. As Coach Dom gets a couple of ball runners for either sideline ready. We are getting ready to start here. Big shout out to my crew today. We've got a full team here at Leipold Field. We have on the camera right now Mr. Josh, and then backing him up for the second half, maybe for overtime, we have Jaden and Landon. So big shout out. You can be ball boy if you want, Landon. You can run it. I got you. So shout out to the TV studio crew here, bringing you your pictures for today. As all we have left to do now is get this game started. So a slight breeze you can probably hear occasionally tickling the microphone, but otherwise for a late October day, beautiful, beautiful weather, probably in the 70s today. It's been unseasonably warm these last couple of days here in the Hudson Valley, and today is no exception. It is t-shirt weather. Maybe as the sun starts to dip, a light jacket might be required, but otherwise for now it is a beautiful afternoon here in Ellenville. Not a cloud in the sky. Let's see if either team can pull out the dub. So technically one team really should be walking away with a win here today. Neither team has one on record, so both teams going to be looking for that at the end of today's 80 minutes. But of course, if it's tied after 80 minutes, it will go to overtime. You getting a shot of the captains? If it is tied after 80 minutes, it will go to overtime. And then if those overtime, extra time periods are also tied, then it will be declared a tie. So both teams could walk away here with a tie, which would be better than a loss. Or, of course, one team could walk away here with a victory. So let's see if either side can get that today. As you see the captains talking to the referees there. We do have 40 minutes on the clock. I'd like to give a special shout out to the boys varsity soccer team, especially those members who are all former members of the TV radio production class. I'm looking right at 3 of them right now. Big shout out to them. I believe the 4th member would be CJ. Is that CJ right there? Shout out to CJ. Top scorer for the varsity team, I believe, right? For boys varsity? Top scorer, CJ. How many goals did you finish with? 5 goals. Very good. Very good. So shout out to Nate Valdez, has 2 goals, 2 assists. No, 6 assists. 6 assists. Yeah, big shout out to Maddox, who and Frankie, of course. Both of whom invaluable members of the boys varsity team. But we are getting ready here for what is the final game of the regular season, the final game of the season. Neither of these two teams are making it to postseason, not with the records they have coming into this game. So this is the final game of both their seasons. And what's going to be a very even matchup. Ellenville Blue Devils going to be going from right to left in the all blue with gold and white trim. Rondout Valley Gander is going to be going from left to right in the all white with dark blue or navy or black numbers, not quite sure. But we're getting ready for the kickoff here. I think Josh is ready. Field is very dry. You might be able to see that from your pictures. It has barely rained here in Ellenville for, it feels like, for a month or two. I want to say in the last 2 months since school's been in session, we've had about, I would say 2, maybe 4 days where it has rained. And that's about it. It's a very dry couple of months. field is quite dry. At least the grass is short. So we're getting ready to get started here. And the Ganders kick off, going from left to right. Immediately spreading it out to the right side. 21 looking for the return. Kinsey lays it inside to Denman. Tori Bonnets clean up the back line. Oh, she lets it run across her body. Runs into trouble, but Stewart gets the return. Can't quite keep it in. So Blue Devils playing in a fairly traditional 4-4-2 formation for Blue Devils. They have 3 at the back with a stopper, so I call that 4. Shot from deep. Sienna with her first action of the game. And that was a save she had to make. It was hit with some pace, some height. But she makes it look easy. So Blue Devils playing with Ayana DeMornay, left side of defense. Victoria Bonnets is sweeper. And right side of defense would be Luciana Fernandez. And then the stopper, who plays in front of the sweeper typically, is Isabel Jesus. So those would be your 4 defenders. And then 4 across the middle in center, you've got Lila Denman and Caroline Connor. On your left mid or left wing, you've got Gisela Cruz. Right wing or right mid, Mariah Kinsey. And then 2 strikers for the Blue Devils today, Megan Wright and Shay Stewart. Opening couple minutes here. No shots yet for Ellenville. Rondout having that 1 shot on target from deep. High throw looking for right, and the defense is going to let that roll to the goalie, so she gets her first touch. Drop kick, not too far on it. DeMornay is going to try to chase it, but nice touch from the 23. A little heavy on the second touch. Oof. Referee said no foul, fair collision. 5 went down with quite a bit of pace there. That would be Isabel de Jesus. But that was good play from the 23 for Rondout. Oh, and a shot from deep. Isabella's going to have to grab that again. Not Isabella. Thomas had to be alive there. Sienna. Let me see if I can update my roster sheet here. Excuse me. Who's the 23 for Rondout? Excuse me, Rondout fans. Who's the 23 right here?
Liz.
What's her last name? Elizabeth Hannigan?
Hannigan.
Okay.
Ew.
Thank you. So the 23 on our right side of defense for Rondout is Elizabeth Hannigan. Touch back from the defender, and keeper number 96 will collect. Nice touch again from Hannigan. DeMornay will clear that out to the sideline. Nice touch to the 12 on the right wing. Number 6 with a nice turn. Keep it in play there. That'll be Grace Kishkul. And Sienna, another one that was a little bit uncomfortable, but that's 3 catches in a row now for Sienna Thomas in goal for Blue Devils. She's probably been their MVP of the season. And partly for those kind of reasons where she makes things look routine and look very comfortable, whereas there are some keepers who those things would not be so comfortable for. So always does a phenomenal job in goal for the Blue Devils. And now Rondout has a good chance here. Cut inside, Bonnets read it well. That's handball surely. Bounced up off the ground into the arm of the Rondout striker. Who's the goalie? 96. Angela Litz. Thank you. As Kinsey now attacks, here's another catch for Angela Litz in goal for Rondout. Nice pass from the number 2 to slide it down the right wing for the 12. Bonnets reads it quickly. Number 12 gets the better of her, though. She's got the chance to bear down on the strike on the keeper. Ooh, put too much underneath it in the end. Number 12 would be Katrina Dimitrovitz. Let's hope my numbers are correct. So your starters for Rondout, in case you missed it, were number 3, Ava Barbara, number 2, Adrienne Bush, number 21, Kelly Casas, number 12, Katrina Dimitrovitz, number 8, Vivian Gonzalez, number 23, Elizabeth Hannigan, number 18, Lila Lemster, number 13, Wendy Stewart, number 16, Juliana Turner, number 6, Grace Kisko, and in goal, Angela Litz. As Ellenville makes a sub here, 17 coming in for the 13. So the 13, Gisela Cruz, takes a break. Who just came in for Gisela? Who's the 17? So, did she move up from modified? Rainalise de la Cruz? Rainalise, that maybe? I don't have a number for her, but she's wearing 17, so we think that is Rainalise de la Cruz, number 17 for the Blue Devils. Just came on as sub. Throw goes above the head of Denman. 21 tries to get a shot away. DeMornay goes down. There is first touch for De La Cruz. Knocks it out. Camera work looks pretty good, Josh. Looks pretty solid. Not too close. Number 1, Bonnets there, stood up well. Number 12 gets it off her again. And she burrows into the box. And there's a strike. Oh. And Connor can get it away for Blue Devils, but Rondout starting to turn the screw here on Ellenville. I don't think the defender got a touch on it, so it will be a goal kick to Blue Devils. Rondout, 9 minutes gone. They're starting to put some pressure on Ellenville. They came here for the win today. So I think it's their last game of the season. Well, it's almost certainly their last game of the season. I know it's the Blue Devils' last game of the season. So it's probably theirs as well. I think you're allowed to play 14 games. Oh, she goes down. No foul. Rondout's 0-13 and Ellenville's 0-13. I believe you're allowed to play 14 games in a season. So this would be the 14th game for both teams. As we mentioned just prior to kickoff, the previous game the Blue Devils played against the Liberty was a 2-0 victory, but that game had to be counted as a scrimmage. And the referee looks like he may give a drop ball here. And it'll be an uncontested drop ball, I think, for the Blue Devils. Number 13 traps it. Oh, nice from the 21. Nice from the 21 if she can find a teammate. That would be Kelly Casas, the 21. Cross comes in, it's going to go behind. But it's a good battle developing between Victoria Bonnets, the number 1, and the number 12 for Rondout. That's Katrina Dimitrovitz. Megan Wright can bring it into the Rondout half. Being pressure from the 23. And Wright's going to get the better of it. Bring it into the box here. Good pressure from Wright. She's going to win the corner kick. So excellent wide play and forward play from Ellenville's Megan Wright to stay strong on the ball. She's going to win Ellenville's first corner kick of the game. Ellenville's going to leave some of their players back. They're going to send the stopper up, but the sweeper and the left and right defense are both going to stay back. Rondout's leaving one player up front, maybe two. Otherwise, every player in and around the box here. I think it's going to be Mariah Kinsey to swing this in. Decent corner kick, headed away with power by the number 3, Ava Barba. It's not out of bounds though. Now it is. As Ellenville makes a sub, Caitlin Brousseau coming in for the number 5. So the 17, Brousseau in for the 5, Isabel de Jesus. So the 19 is Brousseau, the 19. Second corner kick from Kinsey. This time is a shorter one. It bounces. 23 gets it out and brings it up. Brousseau gets her first touch on the game. Yeah, she is wearing 17. She's supposed to be 19, Brousseau, but that is a 17 shirt. So yeah, there are 2 number 17s right now for Ellenville, which is probably not a good thing. 21 drills it low into the box. 6 is there to clear it. Bonnets can get it away. And DeMornay plays it down the wing, but only as far as the number 2. He steps over the ball. Now Ellenville can break. Stewart gets it off the 3. Looking for Kinsey. Oh, nice play on the wing. Can she cut it back on her left? Drops it back to the teammate. pushed away only as far as the 3. She's going to shoot from deep. Thomas can let it roll harmlessly wide. So the number 3, Ava Barber, with another strike. Rondout with almost a half dozen shots, both on and off target by now. About 5 maybe. Ellenville yet to put a shot on or off target, I would say. The keeper's had a couple of things to do, but only some through balls that she was able to collect. I don't know if Ellenville's had a proper shot with any kind of venom on target or off target yet. So Rondout definitely the better team inside the opening 15 minutes. And the motivation should be there for both teams, even though it is the last game of a disappointing season for both teams. You would think the motivation is there because a win is certainly within reach for both teams today. And the 13 knows it. She shoots from deep, and Sienna once again with a great save, dropping to her knees. So she's already been busy in the first 16 minutes. Touch there, almost put it into the path of the 4. Stewart gets the better of the number 8. Cuts inside, but the defender does well to watch it roll out for a goal kick. Or will it be a corner kick? The referees look at each other and they decide corner kick. No, goal kick. Long pull through from the 2. Bonnets needs to clear it. Honda has some numbers up here. In front of the Ellenville second line, number 21 shoots from deep. No save that time. Needed to be made from Kelly Cass's strike. Number 6 with good defense for Blue Devils. Luciana Fernandez puts it out for a corner kick. Bounces once. Denman's there to clear it. Not quite. Oof, it almost rolled inside the near corner of Thomas's post. Probably get slightly closer, Josh. Not a lot, just a little bit closer. So another corner kick to be swung in for Rondout. 18 collects it. Get a repeat cross. She does get a second cross in. Bonnets clears it. And another cross comes in. Ellenville's got to knock this away. Number 23. Ooh, that was brave. 23 versus the 6, I think. The 23, Elizabeth Hannigan up against the 6, Luciana Fernandez with the block. But powerful strike and brave defending from Fernandez. So another corner kick this time from the near side. Number 12 with a decent corner. Kinsey gets a touch, but does not clear it. Drops to Rondout in the box. 13 gets a left-footed strike on it. And Sienna Thomas drops to her knees. As luckily that ball took a bounce. Took some of the pace off of it. As a good ball goes out to Kim Wright here, Megan Wright here. And Kinsey is striding up the left wing in support. 16 has to be smart about this. Does really well to put it out for a throw-in. Excellent defending from the 16, Juliana Turner. Just over 18 minutes left here in the first half. Score still tied at 0-0. And Denman is going to get the ball here. She's just casually bringing it into the box, looking for the pass. The 23, he's had a good game with a nice turn. Oh, and looking for the ball down the line, the number 2, and instead she puts it out for a throw. Denman to take the throw here. Good punt down the line. This time it's a 2-on-1 in this near stage. Bonnet's to clear with DeMornay backing her up, and Bonnet's no nonsense puts it out. Rondout Valley looks to make a couple of substitutions. Looks like the 7 coming in, the 18 coming out, the 2 coming out, and the 15 coming in, I think. So if that's the 7 and the 15 coming in, that should be the 7 of Brooke Secor. And the 15, I'm not sure who the 15 is yet. Just too much. Let me see if I can ask my trusty Rondout fans here. The 15 who just came in, far side, do you know who that is? Yeah. Jalissa Garcia? Okay, thank you. And Wright can't quite keep it in. Big shout out to the Rondout fans here today, as well as all the Blue Devil fans. Got a decent crowd here that's growing by the minute. It's going to be yet another corner kick for Rondout. 16 minutes remaining in this first half. They've had the bulk of the possession and the chances. They've had many corner kicks. Sooner or later, one of these is going to count. Sienna Thomas doing her best in goal for the Blue Devils to keep them out. That's almost dropped to the Rondout striker. There's a decent shot, and it's going to roll just wide. No need for Thomas to make a save that time. So far, Thomas has been up to everything that's been sent her way. But Ellenville not having too many chances to get the ball outside of their own half. They've had a couple of times. Megan Wright with that great run on the left wing. But not too many times you can count, really, the ball coming across the halfway line, because the goal kick from Thomas doesn't go too far. It's the one aspect of her game that I think she'd like to improve. Number 13 puts it onto her left. Great tackle from Bonnets. Oh, and Denman does well to stand up to the 3. Puts it through for Wright, who she can chase it, but it's just going to go out of bounds here. That's going to be a Rondout ball. 23 with a good throw. Goes right over the head of the 7, but the 12 will pick it up anyway. Cuts inside. Cuts back to her right. And good tackle from DeMornay. Ball still in dangerous position though. And Thomas gets it before the 21. Kelly Casas trying to get on the end of that. A decent drop kick this time from Thomas. She's got Kinsey, who's got right next to her. If she can remain onside, looking for Stewart. That was a good opportunity for Ellenville. Connor. And now Rondout has a break here. Excellent defense from the Ellenville's number 6. Luciana Fernandez having a good game. And I think number 2 is going to be coming back in for Rondout. That's Adrienne Bush. Edge of the box, lays it across the middle. 21. And Brousseau gets a touch on it. Number 12. I think about a shot here. She does shoot. It comes off Ayana. Number 21. She puts it on her left foot. And Thomas with a save. Yep, good passage of attacking play there by Rondout. Thomas didn't want to take a chance in trying to catch it. She just wanted to punch it away. It was a looping strike. That means another corner kick for Rondout. And Thomas gets it after the first bounce. So the drop kicks much better for Thomas to get a good launch on it. Wright's going to be through here. Referee's going to have to catch up too. Can she get it? Oh, she couldn't quite get her foot around it for the cross or the shot. But again, good running from Wright to give an outlet for the Blue Devils. Give the defense a break. Stewart looks over to her. So she was the one she would have tried to find with the pass. Goal kick Rondout. It's going to be a short one to Wright here. Can she? Oh, she's tackled after the ball. No foul. Nice tackle again from Fernandez. She's having a great game. Plays it up to Kinsey. High ball across the middle. It won't go out for a throw. She keeps it in well to the 23. She can bring it down the wing now. Number 12 tries to lay it across, and another great block from the Blue Devil defense. A little over 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Score still 0-0. Plays it back to the 12-12 with a decent ball. It's going to bounce once. Brousseau gets a first-time clearance on it. Bonnets raises her arm looking for the handball call. Not given. Number 2 gets it onto her left. No. And Thomas picks it up. And that attacking play is over. And Shea Stewart here gets the better of the defender. Can she get a shot? Oh, surely it's a foul. Surely that's a penalty kick. Yep, and Blue Devils win the penalty kick with Shea Stewart. Just as she was going for the shot there, her trailing leg was caught by the defender. I don't think the defender really meant too much maliciously by it, but she did catch the leg. It was the shooting foot, and she interrupted the shot. Shea Stewart was the one that was fouled. So in the previous game, the scrimmage versus Liberty, Denman scored from open play, and then Bonnet scored a PK. It looks like Bonnet is staying back in defense, so it's going to be Denman at the spot to convert this, to give the Blue Devils a lead here. Let's get a good shot of this, Josh. Denman looks to the left. Oh, and she skies it over top right. And a great chance goes begging for the Blue Devils. Denman just got too much underneath it. And we're still tied at 0-0 here. Inside 9 minutes until halftime. Best chance of the game right there. A penalty kick for the Blue Devils. They've been on the back foot most of the half. That would have been a surprising advantage if they'd taken it. But they have another chance now. Kinsey, top of the box, lays it inside to the 10. Can she hit it first time? She can. Oh! Excellent chance by Ellenville's Megan Wright, number 10. That's her best chance of the game. And Ellenville, besides that PK, that's their next best chance. The Blue Devils growing into the game here. Nice ball through. Bonnets can't get it. It's going to be down to the number 6. She can't clear it. Rondout has numbers in support. Rolls it across the middle. 21 hits it first time, and she can't get any real power on it. That was a nice idea from Rondout. So this game's starting to get some life into it now. Chances at either end. Yep, this game is coming to you live on YouTube and will be available in perpetuity on the YouTube channel. Yeah, no problem. Bonnet clears it only off of her defender. She gets pushed to the ground. Maybe gets a free kick. Almost tries to get her hand on it. And the Rondout player strikes it. And they're going to say that counts goal for, I think, the number 12. Katrina Dimitrovitz. That was a intense sequence of play there. The clearance was into her own defender from the Blue Devil player, into her own teammate. Then it dropped to the ground. Then Bonnets, I thought, could have potentially had a free kick go her way as she went to ground with the striker. But then the ball rolled free to another striker. And a great shot to hit it low and hard, and Thomas couldn't stop it from that range. So we're at 1-0 to Rondout here with 6 minutes to go until halftime. And they can turn here. Oh, 23. Heavy tackle from behind. Wright's going to win that free kick. So 3 players in the wall. It will be a direct free kick. Kinsey's going to blast it. Pulled it far too much to the left. Tried the quick one. The 12 looks like she wants it here on the wing. Right can't stop the ball. It will come to the 12. Connor can't stop the 13. She starts to bring it into the opposition half. Cuts to the right. She might look up for a shot here. Instead, she lays it through. Too much on it. Thomas will get there first in front of the 2. But nice idea from the 13. It's going to be a long ball. Kinsey's going to have this one through. She's got right in the center. Stewart in support. Takes a heavy touch. And Angela Litz picks it up for the easy goal kick. Substitution for Rondout. Looks like it's the 8 coming in for the 13. As the 8 almost gets the ball right there. That is Vivian Gonzalez. Keeper starts to come off her line here. And it's going to be Rondout. Goal kick again. Inside 4 minutes until halftime. Goal kick is low. Stewart there with the pressure. Keeper comes right out, dives on it, drops it, dives for it again. Stewart goes down to ground. Rondout skating on ice there defensively. Skating on thin ice. Almost giving the ball away in a really good position for Ellenville, but now they have it on the attack with the number 12. Cutting inside to Mornay. She can't now tackle it from behind. There's the shot. Thomas is going to have to save it, and she does really well to do so. Yep. The undeniable Sienna Thomas in goal for Blue Devils. A poor clearance that time from the 6. Fernandez. Cut through. Fernandez can get there. Try to save the ball from going out for a corner. Try to bring it up the park. Runs into the Rondout left midfielder, number 7, I think. Brooke Secor. And Blue Devils will win the throw here. As Kinsey has the better of the defender here. If she can keep the ball in front of her. Tries a little shoulder to shoulder. She's inside the box here. Can she cut it back to a teammate? She tries to cut it herself. She had right alongside her if she could have found her. But it is a corner kick to the Blue Devils here. So they have a chance at getting the equalizer before halftime. Denman with a corner kick comes in low. Stewart can't quite control it. Brousseau can try to recycle it. She does. Ball comes in. Bonnets is pushed up now, looking for the goal here inside the final minute. Denman cuts it inside to Bonnets. She rolls it forward. And Fernandez plays it back up. Ellenville trying to put the pressure on here in the final stages. Bonnets brings it up. She does have the ball. Can't quite cut to her left. She's going to win the throw here with about 30 seconds remaining. They should have just enough time to take it and maybe, just maybe, get a shot on. But they've got to be quick about it. Number 2 drops back. And she brings it away. Gets past Fernandez and Brousseau. A little turn. Bonnets can clear it out. As the clock is stopped for halftime. Also, the referees can keep the clock There won't be long left. Not too many stoppages in the first half. Only one goal. The ball bounces around. Rondout's going to come away with it. They have a 4-on-1 here. 4-on-2. Left wing, she holds it up well. Bonnet has to stop her getting the cross inside here. There's 3 players waiting for it across the middle. They're wide open here. If they can get the ball, Bonnet has to put it out. And it will be a corner kick. There will be just enough time to take it. And then I imagine that'll be it for the first half. So Ellenville defenders down just for the moment. The referee brings attention to it. That is Fernandez, number 6, and she is hobbling. So she's not going to be able to make it to the end of the first half. There's only seconds remaining, but she's going to be escorted off by her teammates, I think Connor and Bonnets. So not quite able to walk off the field under all her own energy. That's a shame. She had a good game, good half. Luciana Fernandez for Blue Devils. She's replaced by the 13, Gisela Cruz. And Coach Tom meets up with his players. And now Caroline and Bonnets have to get back into defense to defend this corner. What should be most likely the last action of the half. Decent corner kick. It's going to come into Thomas. Thomas is not going to get there. And the 2 can't trap it and keep it in. So it's going to be goal kick to Ellenville. Surely we're looking at end of the half here. Bonnets fixes her lace. Stewart does well to keep it in. And 2 players on the right side looking for it. The 12 has it. She's going to think about the shot. It's going to go low. Ooh, and Thomas, first time today, she hasn't made it look comfortable. Spills it, but luckily spills it behind for a corner kick. So Rondout will have time for one more corner kick here at least. Rolls it to the 16. She tries to play the 1-2. She's probably offside when she wrote it back to her. But that's halftime, so it won't matter. So we go into the break. Rondout Valley up by 1-0 thanks to a strike by Katrina Dimitrovic, number 12. So they go into the halftime break with the lead. We'll be back for the second half here at Leipold Field in about 10 to 15 minutes. Thanks for watching. Welcome back to Leipold Field for the second half here of varsity soccer. It is the Ellenville Blue Devils hosting the Rondout Valley Ganders. I'm good, but thank you. The Blue Devils hosting the Ganders of Rondout Valley here at Leipold Field. And it is the visitors who lead by 1-0 here. And what is the final game of the season for both the Blue Devils and the Ganders. Neither team has a win, at least an official win on the books. So both teams looking to get their first win of the season in this final game. And Rondout has the lead. So Ellenville kicks off here the second half. Shout out to Jaden on the camera for this second half. As number 2 immediately on the attack. Good defense from, I believe, number 8, Shea Stewart. Cross comes in. Oh, it hits the post. Oh, and an easy strike for the number 8. Ellenville caught sleeping. And that is a second goal. Vivian Gonzalez with the strike. The initial save Thomas tried to make bounced off the post. And at that point it was just a calamity in the box. And credit to the number 8 there, Gonzalez. She reacted first with a decent strike, low and hard. Nothing the keeper could do from that range. So Rondout takes an immediate lead here, 1 minute into the second half. They are now up by 2. So Blue Devils, they were up against it at a goal down. They've got now almost a whole half to come back from 2 goals down. Rondout buoyed by that strike, looking for a third. It's going to fall through. 12, she shoots it across into the side net. Katrina Dimitrovitz, who did score the first goal, looking for her second. But the number 8, Vivian Gonzalez, looks like she plays defensive mid for the most part. Very happy with that strike. And now Wright can bring it up. But good defense from the 23. She had an excellent first half. Elizabeth Hannigan. Oh, and Denman, Demore does not clear it, but goes out for a throw. Kinsey clears it up. No one quite there to chase it. And Rondout pressing down the right side. The cross comes in. Excellent cross. Thomas is just going to get there before the 21. Kelly Casas trying to get on the end of it. And Thomas with a decent kick. Kinsey reads the bounce well. She's got Denman behind her, right in front of her. Kinsey trying to block the throw. Sometimes referees will call you back for that. No, they're not going to give her a yellow card, but they are going to let them retake the throw. Brousseau with a decent ball through here. It's going to roll slowly. Keeper's going to catch it right on the edge of the box, and she's walking out of her box. She's out of her box. The keeper's out of the box. Keeper is out of the box. It's got to be a free kick to Blue Devils. She may have thought that the curved circle at the top of the box was a place you can handle it, but you definitely cannot. So that's going to be a free kick. Kinsey wants to take it quickly, chips it up and over, and it goes wide of the post. A great opportunity there for Blue Devils to get a goal. Trying to capitalize with a quick free kick after the goalies conceded the free kick at the edge of the box. But Kinsey could not convert it on target. Now she can take a touch. Number 2, though, with some good speed to get across. And she clears it well. So Ellenville almost presented with a great chance there. Brave defending from DeMornay. And the 13. Kinsey tried to fake it out. And Rondout keeps it in. High ball up. Bonnets has to get there first. And she does. Up against the 18 of Lila Lemister. Number 12, DeMornay. Just does she keep it from going out? Not quite. So corner kick to Rondout Valley. They lead 2-0 here after a first half goal and a very early second half goal. 21's going to get the shot away. Ooh, and Thomas might not have got there if that was on target, just inside the post. That's Kelly Casas, the 21. Number 8 couldn't keep it in. Shea Stewart looks like she's playing perhaps right back this second half. '21 gets past her, gets past Bonnets. Bonnets went to ground. She will give away. Oh, a great tackle that actually came off the defender, off the attacker. So will be goal kick. So Luciana, the 6, who was playing right back, she went off injured late in the first half. So I don't think she's come back out, the 6. So she might be done. Oh, she is on her feet by the bench, but she might be limping. So she might be done for today. That's why we have Shea Stewart now playing right back, or right defensive side for Blue Devils. Nice push through. DeMornay gets knocked to the ground. Bonnet's going to have to do something with it. That will be a corner kick. She was pushed off the ball there. The corner kick comes in. .13 rolls it up to the 12, lays it off. Shot comes in. It's going to be a roller that Thomas will come out to pick up. So it has been given as a corner kick to Rondout, which I don't quite know how that happens. If the ball had gone out before she picked it up, it should be a goal kick, and if she picked it up just before it went out, then it's her ball. But we're back underway. Low ball comes in. 23 lines up a shot. And Stewart has some good pace to try and bring it out here on the right side. Good play, though. Comes back inside for the 13 of Rondout Valley. Ellenville players have to stay on their feet. .23 against Denman. Denman does well to put it up for a throw. Nice trap at the edge of the box. Can she lay it across the middle? She can. She's storming in here. Number 8 can't quite get a foot on it. Excellent attacking play there from Rondout. 2 with a nice ball back across the middle. Kinsey comes out to try to get something on it, and the ball's going to bounce nicely for her. The 23, the only player back for Rondout. And she knows what she's doing. So it's good ball control from Rondout. High ball is going to come in. Thomas should be there to catch it. This is a decent spell of possession from Rondout. Putting some nice passes together, move the ball well around the park. They're looking for a third goal here, which would really be a knockout blow for the Blue Devils. Still in this game at 2-0, 3-0, whole another proposition. So Blue Devils have just under 30 minutes to get back in this game, down by 2 goals. But Rondout Valley looking to make it 3. 21's going to get there before it goes out. Rolls it off with a 1-2, surely offside. Rondout cuts it inside to the 16. Oh, she miscontrolled it. She might get another chance. Another corner kick. Many corners here for Rondout. '23 makes a late run. 12 traps it. 13 concedes the corner. Yet again, that's Gisela De La Cruz. No, Gisela Cruz. '21 gets it across. Kinsey slams it across the box. Dangerous maneuver. Stewart plays it out. And Megan Wright does really well to knock it out. Throw in here on the near side for Rondout, headed away by Kinsey. Rondout can play it around nicely. Oh, the pass. Looking for the return. Couldn't quite find her. Connor will throw it in, but Blue Devils just being played around now by Rondout. They've taken full control of this game. Their team's going to bring it up into the box here. Bonnet stands her up. Cross does come in, headed away by DeMornay. Flick comes back in. Cross cleared. Oh, and the shot by the 13 right at Thomas. She takes a moment to make sure she's okay, but that was a excellent opportunity for Rondout. The 13 blasting it from near range. 13 is Wendy Stewart. And she had a great opportunity to make it 3. But Thomas, as usual, keeping the score down for the Blue Devils. That's what she does. Oh, the ball comes through. Remember, nice turn. She's going to shoot, and Thomas makes yet another save. Dropping to her knees. Nice play that time by the 16, I think. Nice turn from Kinsey, but nice flick from the 2. She tries to find the through ball. And Wright takes a good touch. If Wright can push up in support of Kinsey, she can look for a nice fake out by Kinsey. Can she push down the wing past the 6? She can. She needs support in the box. She's got Wright and Denman maybe with her. Kinsey surely gets pulled down to the ground. And that will be another penalty kick inside the box, surely, for Ellenville. As Kinsey gets helped up by the defender. But I think it's either going to be a free kick right outside the box or just inside. It would be a penalty kick. Let's see what they're going to decide here. Looks like the referees are saying it was just outside, but well, she was inside the box when she was fouled, but never mind. Ball comes in, cleared. Another hit from Kinsey that's blocked. Stewart can't quite get it that time. I want to zoom out a little bit, Jaden.
Look at the far post. If the ball goes to far post, we're screwed. Go, Layla! Go,
Nice ball down for Kinsey. She is onside here. She can chase it. She's got Wright catching up in the center of the box. There comes the ball across. She hit it early, looking for the teammate. It still hasn't gone out of bounds just yet. Wright's going to get it.
Go, Layla! Go, Mariah!
Rondout tacks down the right side here. A little more than halfway through this second half. Ellenville's going to make a change here. Number 9 is going to come in for the 17 of Brousseau, I think. So the 9 would be Maybelline Morales, 9th grader. Coming in for Caitlin Brousseau, 11th grader. So you probably want to zoom out just a little bit, Jaden. 21. Brings it across. And the cross is behind the goal. So it'll be Blue Devil goal kick. So Ellenville still down by 2 goals here. They've had a couple of chances in this half. A free kick in a good position. The best of them. But unable to break the deadlock. So still down by 2. Rondout looking for their first win of the season, as are the Blue Devils. There's the ball played across to the 21. Oh, she was right there. She could have stabbed it home. Thomas, no way she would have been able to stop it. But instead, it will be another goal kick from Ellenville inside the final 20 minutes of this half. Blue Devils need 2 goals to get anything out of this game. Good play by the number 7 of Rondout Valley, Brooke Secor. Thirteen has time here. Rondout having too much time on the edge of the box. Elbow needs to press harder. Bonnets lets it roll out. Double substitution for Rondout now. Looks like the 15 and the 18 coming in for the 7 and the 8. So the 15 and the 18 coming in. I don't have a 15. 15 is Jalissa Garcia. The 18, Lila Lemister in. And the 7, Brooke Secor coming out alongside the number 8, Vivian Gonzalez. Scorer early in this half. Oof, cleared and pushed off the ball. Coach Dom pushing Victoria Bonnets into a striker position now for what's left of this game. And Thomas is going to get there just under pressure. The 18 was right there for the rebound. Lila Lemister. So yeah, Stewart looks like she's taken Bonnets' position as sweeper. Good to see the number 6 has come back out for Ellenville. Luciana Fernandez is back. She's back on the right side of defense. Left side, Ayana DeMornay still. Stopper in front of Stewart. Looks like it's Caroline Connor, perhaps. Or it's Maybelline Morales. And now Kinsey up front. Bonnets is in front of her. Bonnets might be offside, but Kinsey can shoot this. And Mariah Kinsey, the number 4. Let's make sure you see number 4 there as she celebrates. Make sure you see them as they celebrate. Stay with the players. Stay with the number 4. Stay with the players who scored. The Ellenville players. The number 4, Mariah Kinsey. As Mariah Kinsey there kept her head, kept her composure.
Uno más, Mariah, uno más.
And she makes it Ellenville 1, Rondout Valley 2. So Coach Dom's tactical switch to put Bonnets up front, paying dividends shortly after. She was up there in support of Kinsey, which meant Kinsey wasn't doing all the hard work by herself. Bonnets was up there drawing defenders and the goalie's attention. And so we're at 2-1 here with just over 15 minutes remaining. Rondout Valley still in the lead.
Pressure.
They don't want to give this up. Last game of the season for both teams. Rondout Valley pushing up really quickly. And Ellenville does well to keep it in here. Kinsey just scored. And a high ball through from Denman. Keeper's going to come way out. So the goalkeeper did handle it outside the box after picking it up before. She almost did it again there. Still under pressure from the 18. DeMornay covering over to the center now. 15 with good skill on the wing. She's going to shoot it. Oh, it goes through the legs of Thomas. Wow, a rare mistake from Sienna Thomas there. Luckily for her, it rolls harmlessly wide, but that one went right through her legs. I don't know if she touched it. She may have gotten a slight touch on it, so it will be a corner kick. As Thomas breathes a huge sigh of relief that that one didn't run into the side netting. So Ellenville still down by the lone goal here. 14 minutes to go in this game as the sun has set here at Leipold Field. Temperature starting to drop. High corner kick's a good one, but Thomas will get it unopposed. Looking for Bonnets up front. The three's going to knock it out for the throw. So Kinsey will take it back to Bonnets. Nice throw into the box, or just outside the box. Bonnets trying to cut inside here. She will get the better of it. Can she strike it? Oh, right-footed strike from Bonnets. Excellent opportunity to make it a 2-2 game. And this is more like it from Ellenville. They're putting up a grandstand finish here with 13 minutes remaining. Oof. So Jaden, you want to zoom out a little bit. You want to zoom out. You don't want to get that close because then it's hard to follow the ball. It'll probably come out a bit more. Yeah, at least. And then as the ball comes into the middle, you got to zoom out more. You don't get any closer than that. All right. Number 6 does well. Launches it through now. It's going to be a race between Stewart and the 18, but the 18 was offside. That's Lila Lemister, but decent play from the Rondout number 6, Grace Kiskell. So just over 12 minutes remaining here. Bonnets looking dangerous here on the right wing. Right on the left wing. Kinsey in the center. Connor as well. Bonnets is going to try and get on this, but good block by the 2. Nice play by the 15 down the left wing now. Fernandez is going to try to get back. 18 has it. And Thomas is going to have to get there, and she does. And she's got two players up. If she drop kicks this, she has 2 now outlets up front, which is important for Blue Devils. She's got Kinsey and Bonnets, which means they can work together. A nice little 1-2 between Bonnets and Kinsey. Bonnets has it. Oh, number 3. Yeah, free kick to Ellenville after a foul off the ball there. Tussling with Bonnets. This is going to be just outside the box. So we've seen some pretty wild free kicks so far. But Kinsey has hit him with some good venom before. Bonnets lays off to Connor down the wing. Nice play from Connor. Gets it back to Kinsey. And she loses out in the end to the 2. That's the crowd really starting to get into it here. Deadman flicks it through to Bonnet. She stays onside. Playing to the whistle. Ball hasn't gone out yet. Referee didn't call any free kick. Number 3. Ava Barba almost fouling Bonnets, but referee didn't call it. Yeah, let's get this corner kick. So you want to see the ball come in. You want to zoom out a little bit. There he goes. Don't lose the ball, Jaden. If you're losing the ball, you got to zoom out. 18 can just about keep this in. Fernandez cuts across. Nice through ball to the 13. Thomas comes off her line, and DeMornay is there. Excellent play by her, but she doesn't quite. Now she does put out for a throw. Offside call against either the 13 or the 18. Should be the 13 as she was the one chasing the ball, Wendy Stewart. So less than 10 minutes remaining.
Yes, Lila.
Kinsey tries to control it with her shoulder. Ref didn't call it.
Men on.
Nice work from the 6. But Kinsey comes away with it. Bonnets needs to stay onside. She just about stays onside. Foot race against the number 3. This has been a great battle developing. Bonnets takes one touch. And the number 3 does well. Shoulder to shoulder, keeps it clean. And a good save from the Rondout keeper, Angela Litz. Hits it right to Connor. Bonnets now has it. Oh, is that a foul on Bonnets? She just kicks the ball away. You think it's got to be a corner kick at least. Ball just kicked away from Bonnets. He went down on the ground. So it will be goal kick. 8 minutes remaining here in this game. Connor can stop it again, this time to Denman. Good pressure. And keeper comes out and makes an important pickup there. Angela Litz. Ellenville chasing the equalizer here in this final game. And DeMornay puts it out for a throw. You keep losing the ball, Jaden. You got to make sure you never lose the ball. If you're losing the ball, you got to zoom out. Kinsey comes away with it. Good play by the 6. She's having a good second half. 21 cuts back onto her right. Nice little interchange of passes there around the defenders. She's through here. She can kill this game off at 3-1. And she does. Super strike from the number 12, Katrina Dimitrovitz, with her second goal of the game to make it 3-1 to Rondout. And that'll really be a dagger to the heart of the Blue Devil players and their fans. They were starting to really come on strong in this second half, looking for the equalizer. And now Rondout restores that 2-goal advantage thanks to excellent work. It was beautifully interchanged through the middle to get around the defenders. And excellent composure from the striker Dimitrovitz to get her second of the game. Giving, again, Thomas no real chance at that kind of range, at that kind of power. So a well-worked goal by Rondout makes it 3-1 to the Ganders. But Ellenville were in the ascendancy before that, so they got to try to keep that pressure up in the remaining 5 or so minutes here. They still got time to get 2 goals if they're quick about it. Nice little step over and through ball. Fernandez is back. And good at the defense. She finds Connor with plenty of space here. Kinsey wants her to just shoot it up the middle. And she will keep her. It's going to come way off her line. .23 inside. DeMornay blocks it. Now gets it back. 23 cuts it across. Thomas just about gets it under heavy pressure from the 13. Wendy Stewart there, but brave from Thomas. Number 13 might shoot this. Nope, plays the 1-2 with the 21. Push off the ball. Good clearance from the Ellenville number 12. That's Ayana DeMornay. Had an excellent game today. Here comes the cross. 15 is wide open. 15 should have put it home. That's Jalissa Garcia. She really could have scored that. And Thomas drops the first one, picks it up at the second attempt. 4 minutes remaining here. 3-1 to the Ganders. And good tracking back hustle. She crosses it. DeMornay has to be alert to it and guard it to go out for a goal kick. Yeah, last 3 minutes of game time for the seniors out there. High ball up. Thomas with a decent goal kick. Nice ball through. Can Bonnets get there? The 6 had an excellent game. Doesn't just clear it out. Tries to be smart about it. And in the end has to put it out for a throw. Good pressure from Bonnets. Kinsey gets the ball for the throw, but it's going to be sub for Blue Devils. Number 13 going to be coming in for the 17. So the 17 coming out is Rainlise De La Cruz. And while the 13 coming in for her is Gisela Cruz. Kinsey with a heavy throw inside looking for Denman. And she'll find Bonnets. She can maybe keep it in, get the cross. But no, good defense yet again from number 6. What a fantastic game she's had. Let's give her a shout out. Grace Kiskiel has an excellent game so far for Rondout. Pivotal part of the defense. Heavy ball through. It's 2-on-2. Stewart behind the attacker now. Number 12 comes across. DeMornay tries to put some pressure on. She gets in front of the ball. And between them, Ellenville just about cleans it up. But they're going to be out of time here when it comes to getting the result. Only a minute and 15 of regulation time. And Will needs 2 goals, which I think is going to be a little bit too much to ask. And Rondout, they may in fact get a 4th here. 13 charging through the center. Blasts it past Thomas. And that will cap a tremendous game for the Ganders. Wendy Stewart, the number 13, breezed through the middle of the park unopposed. And she gave Thomas no real chance with a powerful strike. And that will cap off this result, I'm pretty sure. Not much time left after this, only a minute or so. And an excellent strike by the number 13. Wendy Stewart with her first of the game. 2 from Katrina Dimitrovitz and 1 from Vivian Gonzalez makes it 4-1 to the Ganders. Ellenville's lone goal. Not going to be enough in this game as Kinsey whacks it forward in frustration, trying to just put something on. It's not going to happen. So the on-field clock has stopped. Bonnets tries to chase it. And that is your full-time whistle. The Ganders are victorious over the Blue Devils 4-1 in what is the final game for both teams. Rondout ends their season with a win, something that eluded them the entire year. Blue Devils will have to face ending their final season without a win. Let's get this shot over here of some of the seniors. Congratulations with Sienna, the keeper for Blue Devils, as that is their final game. And even in a loss, they're able to celebrate the end of their season. The Blue Devils will take some solace that they beat Liberty on Friday in their scrimmage match 2-0. So they at least got a victory in the season, but that one doesn't go down on many records as official. So they will end their season without a single win to their name. Ronda, on the other hand, gets their first win. So we'll just bring you the handshakes here between the two teams, and then that will do it for the afternoon for us. This is Mr. Buckler signing off. I want to say a big thank you to my crew today, to Jaden and Jorge and Landon. But this is Mr. Buckler signing off. Blue Devils wrap up their season going down 4-1 at home to Rondout. Thanks for watching, everybody. And we'll catch you for the next game, maybe the next season.